Okay, Chasse, so really exciting morning. Got a bunch of campus live out here today. What does this morning mean to this program and to this region?
Yeah, today will be etched in history forever. Institutionally, this day is significant for us. As a region, this day is significant for us. It puts us on a different trajectory. And I think the beauty of this, and I think what we saw today, is it's bigger than just athletics. You saw all the different campus community groups that were here. You saw the external community, our city and governmental leaders. It's going to take all of us, and today was a great start.
And so now that you've kind of laid out the timeline, can you talk about the work that's going to go in and the processes that you mentioned as far as finding facilities, a practice facility, and a place to play at when the football team's here at home? Can you talk about that process and how you plan to work through that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's we've been working behind the scenes with local leaders, obviously with our campus community, and we know that the things I talked about earlier. We've got to finalize plans for an on-campus practice facility for football. We've checked the box on swimming and diving, which is phenomenal with our partnership with the city of FAR. And then we've been really clear. One, we're going to play a game, at least one game a year in Brownsville, and obviously here in the Upper Valley. So deepening those conversations with HEB Park, with Sam Stadium. Now that we have the Regents' approval, we can take the next steps in those conversations. But we've been talking to those groups and working on plans for the last 12 months to be ready for this moment.
I know you said you're still in the process of looking for a coach.
Yeah.
Just kind of talk to us about perhaps where you may be looking or just what kind of goes behind that.
I think today's going to be a significant day for us. I think the fact that we're going to be able to tell this story on not just a regional or statewide, but a national stage. And so I think the interest in both of our positions is going to be really high. It's something we want to take our time. We're not in a rush. We don't have to sign a recruiting class next February, and so we have an opportunity to get it right. But I think there's going to be great interest in this position. Look forward to working through that process, and then look forward to working through the process as we hire a swim and diving coach next summer.
You know, when you think back 5 years ago, Mac Brown was here. It was kind of almost like Mac Brown is here. 6 years later, 5 years later, it's a reality. Just what does this mean for this university to go from that to now where it's like a real thing now?
Yeah, it's significant. I feel extremely blessed to be in the position that I'm in, to be able to provide leadership to our department and help the institution take this next step. Things like this take time. I was telling someone earlier this week, I think it was 1971 at our legacy institution, there was a vote, a student referendum about football. And so you go back, that was 51 years ago. And so this has been something that's been on our radar and been on the list of things that people in our region want to see accomplished. And so to be able to, not just 5 years ago, but 50 years ago, know that that was a vision and a dream, it's certainly rewarding to see that today has become a reality.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So in your speech, you mentioned how you're currently in talks with HEB Park to host football games over here in Hidalgo County. Is there any current talks for any backup plans in case that those talks with HEB Park fall through?
Yeah, I'm confident. We've made good progress with HEB Park, but that's one thing last fall that we were able to be very confident with our students about is that we didn't have to finance a new football stadium. There's so many great facilities here in the region. We've got great relationships with all of the communities in which we serve. And so hopefully we'll continue to go down the road with HEB Park, and that'll lead to a positive outcome. But we also know that we've got great facilities that we'll be able to utilize. But also we can play spring games there. We can take our show on the road with our football program and bring it to Harlingen, McAllen, Weslaco. And so that's all very exciting for us, and we're very blessed that we have those facilities right here in our region.
One more question. Currently, when do you think you're going to hire a head coach for swimming and diving and the football program?
Yeah, over the next few months, this winter is what we're looking at for our football coach. Again, we're going to take our time to make sure that we find the right person. And then swim and dive will be next summer. And so we'll host the championships for the WAC in February, which is going to be great. It's going to put a great spotlight on our program and our university and region. And that'll set up really well for a search next summer.